Good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rapper Bajala here. Hopefully you guys are all having a great Saturday or Sunday night. Thoughts and prayers out for everybody in Bondi. Hopefully everything is going to be okay. I'm just going to set everything up here. And we are going to get the tyres out. Disabled, enabled, no, disabled there. Enabled, no. And truck data will be full map. So yes, let's go. We are on board. Looks like Easy Reaper is going to be the first one to get on the track for us. Could be a McLaren there as well. Got a few new little factors coming through. Out on to the track we go here. And Joe, or the player, because he's not sharing his data with us, unfortunately we can only get so much telemetry if these guys are not showing it. So I do apologise for that, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday night. This is a pre-season here in Wallaby, Tier 3. Got 17 drivers at the moment. We've got Easy, JB, Homer, Combo, Zaku, Rochi, Jas, Wild Track, Unique Throne, Cassie, Bevo, Monza, Vettel and that. So we will run through. Hopefully it will be an interesting... So this is a short quali, only 18 minutes. Clear skies you would expect here in Bahrain, obviously. In the middle of the desert, not a lot of rain is going to get here. Just going to go through and see. It looks like it's going to be a McLaren, or it could be an Aston Martin there. Yes, it looks like the Aston Martin here of Jas is going to be the first one to go live here. So let's ride on board here with, on his outlap here is Jas, and our first lap here coming down to the 100 metre on the 150, just in there on the apex of the 125, clips the apex nicely, accelerating away through the gears, doesn't want to get the traction down hard, hits the apex nicely here, Jas in the Aston Martin, into the second DRS zone, through the gears as he's approaching 300 k's an hour, brakes just at the 100. Very tricky section here as we go around the bend in the Aston Martin, doing well, gets the car out nice and wide. We go through to turn 6. Down into the gears, brakes hard into this tricky apex, and he's gone wide, which will mean that he is not going to set a time. Let's ride on Easy Reaper here as he goes through. Or is it Combo Ollie will be the next. Comes through this tricky turn 9, turn 10. Through the gears, 100 metre barrier underneath there, goes through. He'll be the first one to go hard, accelerating through the gears again. Up to this tricky right-hander, full beans, doesn't lift. Brakes hard again. Clips the apex nicely, Combo Ollie in the McLaren. Going through, down to this last little mini straight here. Approaching 300 k's, once again Combo Ollie, brakes at the 100 metre, underneath that car, just wants to get a little bit unbalanced. Through the gears he goes, onto the main straight. It'll be the first time, DRS wide open, and it is a 1:28.704. Easy Reaper with a 1:29.591. He's a full second behind, and it's Combo. Wild Track's got the best Q1 in so far. JB coming through the gears as well. We've got a RB there. Might even have a Williams there of ZQ. He's going to go through across the line here. Time's coming 1:36 for the Kick Sauber, the green wheelie bin. War Machine's on an outlap. JB's gone with 1:54 with a 1:28.361 for the Haas driver, defeated Damo. Nice little time from him. You can see the sector time. ZQ looks like quite fast. Let's ride on board with him. Comes down into this tricky car, wants to lock up, gets the brakes, but he's got a purple sector 1. Through the gaze he goes again, onto the next DRS zone, brakes hard, accelerating away, ZQ or ZU in the Williams, 100 metre barrier, brakes in. How's the time looking at the moment? It was a 28.2 in the first sector. Through the gears he goes again, through to turn 12, accelerating up through the brakes, brakes down here. Again, wants to clip the apex. He's 0.3 of a second behind Defeated Damo so far. So Defeated Damo right now is your clubhouse leader with the 28.361. A lot of time to go here. We're going to see the track evolve and ramp up. Hits the apex again, up onto the main straight. What's the Williams got in store? It was a purple sector, but he's a slightly down here. Across the line, and it's a 28.870. Good enough for P3. Bevo all over the shop here at the moment. I think he's on a slow down lap. So you can see it's green, but with a 143, you'd expect him to be going faster here, up onto the main straight. Is he going to box here? No, he's going to go across the line, into the DRS zone. Across the line he goes. And it is a 29.549. What about War Machine? War, what is he good for? Absolutely nothing. Goes through, first DRS, gets a little bit twitchy there in the Red Bull. As we go through the gears, again, looking at the 100 metre barrier, brakes hard, hits the apex, War Machine just getting a little bit twitchy, a little bit out of balance through this tricky sector at the end of the sector 1. We've got yellows in sector 2, but that's okay. It just looks like cars getting out of the road of each other, braking here. It's a 36.3, he's slightly down here. Potential fastest lap is a 28.0 if you get all 3 sectors right. Braking hard. Down to the tricky turn 10. Gets onto the DRS. We've got yellow flags again in sector 2, but that looks like it's okay. Car getting down the road. War Machine at the 100 metre. Flicks the car back in. He will be one of our tier 4 guys for this year. What's his time looking here as we go down? And braking down, he's a full second behind Defeated Damo. So he's looking at a 29.3. Maybe good enough for a top 10 so far. So he's probably got his eyes on Easy Reaper at the 100 metre. Brake hard. Goes through again nicely through the gears. Accelerating away. Braking there. And it is a 29.4. Not a bad little start for his first one. But it's Paddy Crow got. He is on a definite slowdown lap. Going through. Fastest lap 29. Vettel's gone 28.1. We've got a new fastest lap. And it's Vettel in the pinny with a 28.184. Paddy Crow in the green kick Sauber. Foot to the floor. Right hand turn car getting twitchy. He's 5 seconds down. That's not going to be fast. Jas is out for a second flying lap. We've got yellow flags in sector 1. Not too sure why, but that's okay. On board we go with Jas in the Aston Martin, accelerating away. Wants to be able to improve. His first time with a 30.050 was not fast. You want to be able to accelerate away. We've got Vettel on a 28.1. Looking really sharp here through turn 6 into turn 7. Wants to break down here as we go into this tricky right hairpin. Much better, but still down. Looking for a 106.03 is the fastest time so far. Going through the gears here onto this second DRS zone in the Aston Martin. Just looking not too bad. You'll want to be able to improve. I want to improve quickly here as we go through. He's 5 seconds down, so he is not going to improve. So we wind down. Mozza's coming in. Catchy on an outlap. ZQ's on an outlap as well. What about Wild Track? Easy Reaper's gone P3 with a 28.698 in the Ferrari. What about Combo Ollie? What's he got in store for us here? Through the gears again for Combo Ollie with a 28.6. He's just 1/10 shy of pole sitting as he comes into the final sector. It's purple green at a 28.2. V Hunter's gone one step further. We'll get on board with him. The times are getting lower and lower as we get to the end of this session. Going through the gears here. 7 minutes to go, and it's a 28.121. Shots fired. Combo Ollie on pole so far. But Hunter with a 29.395. He had the first fastest sector 1. What's he got here? He's got purple again. V Hunter goes through, accelerating away up to this tricky section here. The tight right-hander, foot flat to the floor. Brakes hard, goes into that apex, looking really good in the Williams. He wants it blue and green. Currently his time is on track. He's definitely going to be into the low 28s. Purple and a green, so he's got the best sector 1. Can he improve here as we go down to the grid, across the line, and it is a 28.620. 5/10 off, but he'll be happy with it. What about the Wog Boy? Let's take a look on board with him as he goes down through the gears. We've got 7 minutes to go here on the wayside. He goes 28.470. Great effort there from the Wog Man. JB on a hot lap. What about V Hunter? He's gone through. ZQ's going through. He's slowed down. JB. You can take a look here. He's gone wide, very wide here. He is invalidated. What about Paddy Crow? He's also on a fast lap. Combo Ollie is track limited, so he's exceeded times. Paddy Crow here in the Kick Sauber. Nicely done, nicely weighted here. Through the gears we go to the back straight. Brakes hard at the 100 metre board. What's his time looking here as we come to the end of sector 2? And here's a full second down. He will not be looking to improve into this third sector here. It's a green sector 2, so it's faster for him, but he's still a second down into this very short sector 3. Hits the apex. Car wants to get a little bit twitchy, but it's okay. Apparently there's a turn there, but I can never see it. Through the gears he goes, and he's improved to a 29.529. Catchy is nowhere near to be seen here. We've got 4 minutes left. And he's on the in lap. What about Homer Simpson? Well, he's green sector 1, but he's a 105 as he goes to the end. He is 6/7. So 7/10 is going to give him a 28.7. Maybe good enough for a P7, P8. Can he crack the top 10 here in the RB, Homer Simpson? As he comes to this tricky, Jesus, I tell you what, he lifted and coasted well and truly there, big time. He's coming into the pits, is he? Yes, he is. So all our main guys are in the pits. They're going to go for one more flying lap. And while they're doing that, might just give me the opportunity just to do a little bit of, sorry about this guys. So it looks like JB is out on a warm-up lap here. Just going through all of these things with it. Beautiful. So Bevo on a flying lap here. Got a couple on out laps. We've also got Vettel, ZQ also on out laps. A lot of guys here at the moment just warming up for their last lap. What about Rochi? He seems to be on a flyer here. We will keep our eye on the top 5 and see how they go through, but it is very close. It's only 7/10 here. And can Rochi improve as he goes through the gears again, accelerating away, and it's a 29.604, 2 seconds away from him. What about Bevo on the Mercedes-Benz? We'll definitely keep an eye on the top 5 here and see how they're going for times. They look like to be the teams to beat here. Drivers here going through. Bevo on board with him. Vettel's going to be the fastest one. So let's ride on board with Vettel here in the Alpine. It was less than a tenth away. Can he improve as he comes through the sector? DRS wide open here from the Alpine. Accelerating away. Braking hard there at the 100 metre board. Clips the inside apex. Looking to improve on a 28.149 done by V Hunter. Where's his time looking? He's 3/10 down, but it is a green sector there for Vettel. We've got all the guys here. ZQ is going to be the last one across the line. Times are starting to fly down a little bit. Vettel coming through here at this tricky turn 9, turn 10. Car wants to really cling and hard locking into the next DRS zone. Accelerates away. Brakes at the 100 metre barrier. Nicely done. As we go through, there's 3 minutes left, so time has run out. The clock stopped. The time that you said is the one you're going to do. He is 1/10 and he's gone a little bit wide. That is going to cost Vettel a massive amount of time as he comes down. Brakes it at the 100 metre mark. JB's with a 1:28.569. Coming across the line, what's Vettel got in store for us? It's not going to improve. Defeated Damo. And ZQ is not going to improve as well. He's well and truly slower than last time. Combo Ollie coming down here. What about 3? Okay, so Combo Ollie. What's he got for time at the moment? As he comes onto the main straight, it's green. He's going to improve here, Combo Ollie. He's going to improve on his time that he had before. And it is a 1:28.9. We're into the 28s. What has ZQ got for us in the Williams? He knows what the time is. He's going to be the last one across the line here in the Williams. He's gone green. It's the Williams here of V Hunter in Sector 1. But does ZZ get it across the line? He's gone green. He's looking for a 27.981. And it's a 28.280, but it's 3/10. And it's Combo Ollie with the pole here. Ladies and gentlemen, pre-season action from Bahrain. And it will be Combo. Super time there from Combo, 27.9. Only one to go in the 28s. You had Vettel in second with a 28.1. Couldn't quite get the job done. ZQ in third. V Hunter fourth. Defeated Damo fifth. Christian, the Wog Boy, in sixth with a 28.4. And Jemba, that's it. That's all that she wrote. So let's wrap this up. And it is Combo Ollie in P1 with the Alpine, Williams from Hunter, Defeated Damo, Chick, JBM, Bevo, Wild Track, Easy Reaper, Unique, Homer, Duck Puncher in P13, Jarsel, Paddy Crow, War Machine, Rochi, Jax, Monza is our last one to come across in the wets of all things. Not too sure what he was thinking there, but that gives me an opportunity to just close that layout. I'm going to go to a different layout and then we will get back into the action. Guys, just getting the setups here. All these guys here just getting themselves ready. So tier 3 pre-season, hopefully they're having a good Sunday. Guys are just getting themselves ready. And here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go, and it looks like Combo Ollie has been able to get the jump for us as they go into turn 1. Braking hard, there's a little bit of ghosting here, a lot of ghosting here, but inside Vettel's got him quite comfortably. Combo Ollie looking to try and regain the lead, but it looks like Vettel's been able to get through. ZQ and the Williams has gone through. Defeated Damo, there's a bit of action down the back as Wild Track and that, they're all in a bit of carnage inside here, and it looks like it's going to be Vettel that's going to hold the inside line into Combo Ollie, our pole sitter in the McLaren. They held it outside. This is really good, tough racing here as we go into turn 8. And it just gives him a little bit of a nudge there, does Combo Ollie. Gets away with it. ZQ and that are battling down. Defeated Damo on the outside of the Haas. Looks up on the inside, but doesn't thinks better of it. Lap 1 of 29 as we go through here. And it's starting to settle down a little bit, Hunter, as they go through turn 10 up onto this, which will be the DRS inside line. Geez, I tell you what, that's a really nice overtake there by the Williams, and Combo Ollie is dropping back quite profusely in the medium tyres, but Defeated Damo all over the back of him here as well. Combo, maybe does he have a little bit of damage? Is he not being able to car into pace as we would like it? But as we come down here and all up in trouble, I tell you what, ZQ's looking up on the inside already. Combo Ollie defeated Damo. We've got Hunter who's going to join the party here at some stage, but we go down. This is lap 1. We're going to start on lap 2, and it's ZZ in the Alpine with ZQ in the Williams up on the inside. It's a 3-way dance as we go. Combo tucks in, and ZQ looks like he's... Oh, I tell you what, Combo's going to get the game. No, he doesn't. And Vettel's able to hold on. Great little defensive move there. Damo's been able to collect P3 as well. And ZQ up on the inside. Does he take it? No. Vettel hangs it out up the inside. This is great racing here as we start up. There's a spinner of the Haas down in the back. That's defeated Damo. He's not going to be happy now. He made such a good start. And unfortunately, he's spun himself all the way back to P13. But it's Vettel in the lead, in the pinning as we start to settle down from the Williams of ZZ. Combo Ollie in P3. He was under so much pressure in that first lap and a half. He dropped from P1 to P3. Can he settle down and regain his composure as we go down into the next group? Coming through, accelerating away here, Z3. Looking like a man possessed there is the Wog Boy as he goes through the gears. Just 4/10 does Vettel. We've got a new sector 3, but that's looking okay here. Can Vettel on the main straight. Lap 2 of 29. Combo Ollie looks like he's getting a bit of a sniff here. They're all going to be in DRS zone. DRS wide open. Combo Ollie, ZQ. Vettel can't think anything of it. And that's a really nice little overtake there from the Williams of ZZ. Cannot pronounce it. We'll take a look at that on the Wallaby replay when we get it up. But you can just take a look up on the inside. Looks really nice. Great little overtake. Gets himself up into the action. But back on live and ZZ in the Williams. I cannot pronounce his name. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll learn it during the season. Combo, oh, geez, I tell you, it was the RB taking out the signage as we go down into the end of Sector 1 here. Onto lap 3. The tricky double-hander of turn 9 and turn 10. Walljet in the Aston Martin. Closely followed there from the Haas, who's now just on a second. So we're starting to see a little bit of a stretch here. Unique, Moser, Duck Puncher in the Mercedes. Really good performance there from Duck in P8. Bevo defeated Damo, really starting to rebuild. He slid all the way down. A really good start there from the Haas driver. Unfortunately, a bit of a spin there at the top of turn 4. Tumbled down the order to P13, and he is now regaining his momentum. Casey in P11. As we take a look at the tyre situation. Just in P12. And Combo Ollie looking up on the inside there. Has he got the better of Vettel? Looks like he has. A really nice little overtake. Job done. Gets himself up into P2. Wogjet now outside of DRS zone. Mozer and Unique Throne having themselves a nice little battle there down there for P6 and P7. Duck Puncher there in P8 with Bevo and defeated Damo now in P10. Really starting to rebuild his race, and hopefully he can start regaining some positions as we look on board. So here we go. It's a four-way dance at the top of the leaderboard. Wogjet's now well and truly outside of DRS as we come down to turns 9 and 10. And it is the Williams of ZQZoo with Combo Ollie and Vettel. The RB of JB there in P4, Christian, Mozer, and Unique Throne Duck Puncher, just 3/10 behind. And Bevo on those reds, a full second behind there. We take a look at the front runners here as they come down to the end just of Sector 2. No penalties so far for either of these drivers, which is a pretty good start. Combo Ollie and Christian going through here, Mozer. So we come down to the main straight. Vettel really closing in. He's going to make this look like a piece of cake. He's going to take the lead here. Up on the inside, Combo Ollie, can he get the job done as well? He may. He doesn't, thinks better of it. And I tell you what, they're going to dance here. But Vettel and ZQ, P2, P2. A great little move. Good overtake, Combo Ollie. But the Williams will not give up. He won't give up here, up on the inside. But does that give Combo Ollie an opportunity up on there? Does he take the inside line? They're getting a little bit nasty here. The Williams has now dropped down to P2 with Combo Ollie and JB. But Vettel regains the lead. Great little overtake there at the end of turn 1. Duck Puncher's now got himself up into P8. And defeated Damo looked like an opportunity moment. He has. He's been able to jump up. Jump Bevo in those reds. Those reds are really starting to fall off. And defeated Damo looks to hunt down Duck Puncher here on this mini straight. Right up the back grill of him. Duck Puncher doing really well there in P8. Easy Reaper in the Ferrari has fallen all the way down to P17. Not having a really good race. Not too sure what happened at the start. Maybe collided P10. Homer there and Hunter. So as we come down, and it's lap 5 of 29. Vettel leading the way from the Williams, the ZQ with Combo Ollie in P3. They're working hard to get through, and I tell you what, Waljet in the Aston Martin, the Adrian Newey design one next year in 2026, isn't Fernando Alonso looking forward to that? And Waljet's got himself up. Combo Ollie has been able to also pass Vettel into P2, and ZQ has regained the lead. P1, a lot of overtaking here, and Waljet's going the long distance, you can see. He's actually got the hard tyres on. He's taken the long game here, looking for a late safety car. Mozza with the rear wing damage, you can see there on the left-hand side. Christian Waljet looking okay. So these top three having a really good battle here at the moment. We can take a look at the race story. Started third. He's now in first position, the Williams driver. Combo started first. He's dropped down to second. And Vettel, who started second, is now third. You see, look at their personal bests here as well. But as they come around, doing really nicely here. Come through sector 2. Lap 6:29, when these guys start to box, we will take a good look at it. Combo Ollie in P2, Vettel P3. So Christian's starting to join this battle now. He's well and truly within DRS zone. Unfortunately, it looks like JB in the RB is starting to fall off with Mozza all over the back, looking at an opportunity here. Combo Ollie, they all sit back. Mozza does look like, and he has. He's gained P5. Oh, jeez, I tell you what, the RB sort of shoved it up on the inside. He broke hard, and Mozza has got himself into P5. Might have been able to get that on the Wallaby replay. You can see Mozza did through, but then the RB just threw it up on the inside, but couldn't get the traction. Mozza gets the job done, and he regains P5 there. Good opportunity, good racing from him. So ZZ leads the way by half a tenth with Combo Ollie. Vettel in P3, but they've got the hard runner of Waljet there all over the back of him in P4. It's been a good run there in the Aston Martin. Mozza in P5 in the McLaren. The RB starting to fall back off the pace here into P6. He will need to regain his composure there. Unique Throne and Bevo has got back to P8 against defeated Damo, and Duck Puncher must have made a mistake there because he's dropped all the way back to P11, unfortunately. Jas in P10. Guess Paddy Crow, War Machine, Wild Track, Rochi, Easy Reaper, P17 in the Ferrari, Homer Simpson and Hunter. Rounds out. The back here is a full 20 seconds away, but it looks like an early box. What's that? That's Reaper. He's spun again, unfortunately, coming down that tricky left-hander. And it looks like we've got a couple of boxes, have we? We do. It's been a wing change there for Mozza. No penalty from him. Defeated Damo's now into the penalty as well. 10-second penalty for Easy Reaper for speeding in the pit lane. He will be absolutely devastated for that. But up in front, it is still a four-way dance. And I tell you what, Waljet right now looks like he's in the box seat if he can just hold it onto track here. 5 seconds down the track, we've got Unique. And Defeated Damo has come out in front of all the pit stop guys at the moment. So, those that have had taken a stop, got a couple of guys getting warnings already very early in the race with 21 laps to go. And our front runners, ZZ seems to be able to try and work hard, trying to break that DRS here of Combo Ollie in the McLaren. Vettel in the Alpine. Started off so well with Christian. Unique 5 seconds. Bevo in those reds. He will really be screaming now. He'll be getting in there, trying to box. I'd imagine this has got to be the lap that he does it. Now he continues on, Bevo. Surprising. And Vettel, the first of our runners, boxing really, really, really early for those hards. The car is durable. Rochi's come in also. Unique's also there, boxing there. Interesting. Something's wrong there. Just getting the wing change. So up in front, Waljet, these guys you can see just locking up there slightly. Bevo, this must be the lap that he goes through. Duck Puncher got himself up to P5, has yet to box with Jas, Paddy Crow, War Machine, and JB, who has yet to box as well. He's had a torrid time here, Rochi. But Mozza has come out and he is the fastest run on track. So how far up the track can he get on those mediums? So he's definitely going for the 2 stopper. But he's gone purple sector 1. Our leaders will be definitely noticing that. Will that help him leapfrog a couple of positions here? But he's already put himself on the 2-stop strategy here. He's not going to get home on those mediums with 20 laps to go. And also he needs to do a second compound, which he hasn't done. So looking fast. Purple though. Just has got through. Duck Punches in the pits. This will be the fastest lap so far for the day. Our front runners have yet to box. They are well and truly there. Christian or Waljet through it. So going through, and that is a 1:33.08. So he'll be able to come out clearly in front. Duck Punch is just coming out. It's really coming in front of him. Defeated Damo, who also has been able to leapfrog Duck Puncher in those pit stops. He's 3 seconds behind. So these guys here, so Mozza is the first of our pit stoppers with defeated Damo. So up in front, Combo Ollie, Christian sort of dropping back with a 1.7, but he's 1.7 seconds behind, but he is definitely looking for the long game here. These two guys have been battling from the very start. Vettel, if we take a look here, just want to take a look at the gap. So Vettel is 23 and a bit seconds behind. And he was in the front running with these guys. So is that enough time for him to come out in front? 1 lap hards. The warn, so the gap is coming down. Combo Ollie looking at P2 here. So it will be interesting to see how this race plans out. Just has got through. Bevo's finally in the pits. War Machine continues on. So Bevo coming out. Where does he filter out? Obviously, Vettel's obviously going to clear, but can defeated Damo leapfrog Bevo. Looks like he's going to do it and do it comfortably. The 2 Mercedes, yeah, Duck Puncher falls behind Bevo, but Duck on those medium tyres will be probably looking for a late safety car to bring him back into this race. Up front, and it looks like Combo and ZQ in no rush, maybe boxing this lap for the hards. Waljet will then take the lead. You can see that he's going for a very late safety car here. Homer Simpson, Mozza, who is our first of our boxers in P8, Vettel in P9. And that's a good thing for Mozza though, on those mediums. So he's actually got himself in front of Vettel too. So those mediums really coming to work for him. Vettel can't get the heat in those hards. Just can't seem to get the pace. However, think about Mozza though. He does need a box again. So he is flying through this field now with that front wing change. He's all over the back of Homer Simpson. Takes light work here and goes through. Fantastic overtake there. He once again from Mozza and gets himself up to P7. Take a look at that on the replay. And you can see just here, made light work there. And all of a sudden, Homer really didn't give up much of a competition there. So there he goes. Our front runners, the top three, Jas in the P4, War Machine, they are the only ones. And JB who hasn't boxed as well. But Mozza just slicing through this field here ever so quickly. He's now 2.2 seconds, but he does need a box again. So you'd imagine he's going to try and go deep, hopefully get a late safety car, which allows him to either go into the hards or the softs very much at the end. But he is flying, and he's got a nice 1.5 second gap over Vettel at the moment. If we take a look at Combo Ollie with ZQ, and here goes our front runners. Obviously, Wogjet's going to keep going. The two guys go through, but we are keeping an eye on Mozza here in P6. The first of our boxes, and he is going to clear these guys with daylight. What about P7? What about Vettel? The two guys are still coming through. He's leapfrogged both of them quite clearly. Easily overtakes them both under pit stops. Great strategy call. And comes out with a 2 second gap plus ZZ and Combo need to warm up our tyres. So the last one we're waiting for is Wogjet there in P1. He's on the hard tyres. He's going late now. Mozza currently P3 has boxed. He's just 16 seconds behind. In fact, geez, I tell you what, he's chasing down. This has been an absolute masterclass here from Mozza since he's got on those mediums. That wing damage did not help him, and he is flying out here. All over the back of the Aston Martin. This is going to be making light work of this one. Up on the inside, another overtake there from Mozza. Goes into P2. Great overtake. So 2.4 seconds Vettel to ZZ with Combo Ollie. A further 1.2. Defeated Damo. He's been able to get back in here. He boxed 4 laps, and he is really starting to motor through here with those warmer hards. And they are very, very durable. So don't count out Defeated Damo quite yet for a podium. It would be an amazing recovery from P13 all the way up. He has been good so far. He does love the Bahrain track. So Christian. Vettel now with Mozza. So now we have got clean running. Jas has come into box. Mozza's 14.2 seconds. So regardless of what Christian does, he's going to come out, and he's probably looking to come out between Defeated Damo and probably Duck Puncher. So 6th or 7th here at the moment on track. Gets a little bit twitchy out of there, but was able to take control. Good job there from Wogjet. Mozza 2.7 seconds down the track, and I tell you what, Vettel has been able to hold on to that lead. Combo Ollie in P5, Defeated Damo in P6, Duck Puncher down there in P7. Good performance from him. Bevo, Wildchak, Unique Throne, Hunter, Oshkosh, Paddy Crow, War Machine, Easy Reaper back into P15. He is looking all over the back of War Machine. Can Easy. Geez, I tell you what, these two combatants, they have come to war time and time again on track. Can War hold him out? We're just going to keep on board here because Easy's going to get DRS. Paddy Crow looks like on an inside. Nice little overtake there from Paddy. Good little pass there from Paddy. War Machine and Oshie in the Ferrari. He's well within DRS, and I tell you what, War Machine might be sneaking up here. We've got 15 lap. Warjet's now 12 seconds behind. So here goes War Machine. Man who's not... You can see that Oshkosh is flashing red like a hooker on a Saturday night. He's got not DRS to deploy. Up on the inside, War Machine thinks better of it. Thought he was going to try and take a late dive there, but he didn't get the job done. And we still have a... I tell you what, look at Easy up on the inside. Up on War Machine. He saw that War Machine got a little bit... Oh, they tangled, but great. Good work here from Easy. Looking nice. Great overtake from Easy. Had great control over there and gets himself up into P14. Nice little overtake. He'll be very, very satisfied. He hasn't had the greatest of races, but that's a nice little overtake and he'll be able to put the hat onto that one. So meanwhile up front, Mozza is 11 seconds behind Christian, but he does need a box a second time. Vettel is 3.7 seconds behind ZQ with Combo Ollie. In P5, defeated Damo P6, Duck Punch in P7. Great little from there. Bevo in the Mercedes, Wild Track in P9. Unique Throne in P10. Hunter P11, Koshi, and there's Paddy Crow's dropped behind. An Easy Reaper looks like he's going to go in there. It's got yellows in Sector 2. Not much, it's just a spin and win there. Didn't want to move up there. Just to tell you what, he's getting a look. Unique Throne has gone. Oh, that's a pit stop. Doing okay here. Just to tell you what, War Machine all over the back of Easy Reaper as well. Brakes hard, lock the front. Oh, great battling here. Good respect from both those drivers. But Easy has been able to maintain that P3. Duck Punches let Bevo go through, but has he? Or Unique? I choose to tell you what, Unique's got through as well. Not too sure if Duck made a mistake there. So, we take a look here. He's now within 9 seconds, Mozza, of Christian with 13 laps to go. Wildjet really looking for a late safety car. Hopefully, he can get it. If not, his race is... And here he comes. So, Christian, where is he going to go? I'm saying between Unique Throne and Bevo. He may just get in front of Bevo here. Oh, 10 seconds. No. No. Oh, that's Mozza. Oh, Mozza's got a 10 second. Oh, no. Oh, Mozza will be shattered. Absolutely shattered. His race over. That 10-second penalty after such a great recovery there, and he's going to come out. So, Christian, on those mediums, he is going to be fast as lightning. It's allowed Vettel to claim the lead. He's got a 1.2 lead in front of the Williams. Combo Ollie in P3 with defeated Damo in 4. And Wildjet a further 5 seconds behind. Oshi's got himself a penalty as well. We've got 12 laps to go. The question is, can Wildjet get enough time? He's gone medium on the outbound. This is going to be a really interesting with 12 laps to go. Can Vettel and ZQ or ZQZ, whatever his name is, hold on? Combo Ollie defeated Damo in P4. Christian's all ready. So let's take a look here. So he's now 8 seconds. Vettel's boxed. Vettel is boxed. Here we go. What's that all about? Wouldn't have picked him to box, but he has. Vettel's boxed as well for a second time. Second set of hards. Something's up here. I don't understand why you're boxing for 2 sets of hards. ZQ's now taken the lead. It's like nobody wants to win this race. Defeated Demo, P3. And Wogjet in P4 is now 2.6 seconds. Bevo in P5. Unique Throne P6. Mozza P7, but he's got a 10-second penalty there. Duck Puncher P8. Hunter Vettel in P10. Not too sure why he's done that. Makes 0 sense to me why he'd two-stop this race. But anyway, beggars can be choosers. I'm not in the one in the driver's seat, so not for me to make a decision. But the Williams, ZQ Zoo in P1 with combo defeated Damo. And take a look at Christian. He is slicing time out of defeated at will. He's now within 1.5 seconds. He'll be in DRS almost by the end of this lap, if not coming into the second DRS zone. He is absolutely flying. 1.3 seconds. Down the front straight there. And Combo Ollie all over the back. Mozza once again, he's got fastest lap. Going through from here, not too bad. And ZQ. Again, 3-second time penalty there. Combo Ollie and ZQ P1, P2. Defeated Damo has dropped off, and Wogjet looks like he's all over the back of him. Is Wog going to send it up on the inside? No, he probably thinks better of it. He'll definitely get him here on the other main straight. I tell you what, it's been a good reclaim from defeated Damo. Slid down to P13, but he's now got himself, managed to get himself back up there. Moz is now 8 seconds and flying, but he's got a 10-second penalty. So Combo Ollie onto the main straight. Does he take the lead? I'd imagine he is. He's got the DRS wide open. Going to be hard to defend this, but no, he thinks better of it. Wogjet, though, on the main stage has got himself up, and now he's 5 seconds away from the front runners. Can Wogjet get on with it now? Unique Throne speeding in the pit lane. He's also got himself a 10-second time penalty. So with just 9 laps to go, Mozza and Vettel with Hunter, Cash, Paddy Crow, War Machine in P11, Jas P12, Homer, Rochi, Wild Track, Unique, and Easy Reaper. Looks like he's pitting again. Hasn't had a really good day at the office, but just pitting for a little bit of practice by the looks of it. More than likely will be in P Division 4. So Duck Puncher doing pretty well. I thought he handled himself pretty well there in P8. So we take a look here in ZZ in P1 with Combo Ollie. I think he's just waiting, but geez, I tell you what, Wogjet, take a look at this. He is slicing time out of these two guys. It was almost 5 seconds at the end of turn 1, at the end of the lap. At the start of lap 20, it is already under 4 seconds. It's in fact 3.3. So he's 1.7 seconds faster than these two guys. War Machine, a penalty for multiple warnings. Mozza currently with the fastest lap with a 1:33.08. But Combo Ollie and that with Christian just on 3 seconds. Hopefully, looks like these guys have been able to stem the bleeding a little bit. It's 3.1, which it was, but geez, I tell you what, he's coming in fast, coming in hard. Defeated Damo with that penalty, but he's clear. Mozza's got 10 seconds, so it really doesn't matter here. Bevo in P6. Can Bevo keep within 10 seconds of Mozza? He'll leapfrog him at the end with Vettel P7. Cash, War Machine. Jas with Homer Simpson all over the back of him in the RB. And Wogjet is now within 2 seconds. They're in P3. We're on board here with Homer. All over the back of the Aston Martin of Jas. Roach's got a bird's eye view of this race unfolding in front of him as well. Wildchak, JB, Unique, and down there with Easy Reaper at the end. But Combo Ollie's been able to take ZQ. ZQ goes up on the inside, and it is job done again. He regains the lead with 7 laps to go. But they have got a hunter on them. Wogjet, oh geez, I tell you what, he got a little bit twitchy there. Was able to maintain, kept control of the car. He's got 7 laps to go. It's what? Zukuzu. Thanks, Leffa. I appreciate it. I've been trying to figure it out. Zukuzu. Thanks. Zukuzu. What a stupid name. Anyway, Combo Ollie, Wogjet, P3. But I tell you what, Wogjet, this is his race to win. He went out on those hards, took the late stop at lap 17. And Zuki Zoo, the Zoo Man, I'm just going to call him, refer to him as the Zoo Man with Combo Ollie. But it looks like Christian is in the box seat. He's got 7 laps to go. He's on those fresh mediums. They're 4 laps fresher, as well as a softer compound. He's got a lot more pace. He's now 1.4 seconds. Defeated Damo is a further 3 and a bit seconds. And Mozza P5. But Mozza has got that 10-second penalty. With Bevo in P6, who's trying to scramble to P5 if he can keep within 10 seconds, but 7 laps to go. And Mozza has been blistering fast ever since he changed those wings. So it is our front runners of ZZ or Zukazu and Combo Ollie. Combo is going to dart up on the inside here for another lovely little overtake. Really good pass there. Nice and easy. Take a look at that on the Wallaby replay, and it was down the straight. Combo Ollie set it up, got the DRS wide open, flicked it up on the inside. Great overtake there from Combo Ollie. Back to live action. And Christian, or Wogjet as I know him, really starting to get within these. And I tell you what, with 6 laps to go, the pace of the Aston Martin starting to come to the fore. Zukazu. And he's going to be close to getting within DRS here. It's been a great battle here from Wogjet. Take a look at the story so far for him. And he's now within DRS. He started in P6. He's now P3 in 3rd position. And I tell you what, it could be a bit of a battle here from the front 3 runners. It's been a great battle so far from Combo and Zukuzu. But Christian is now within 1.2, so I thought he just dropped out of DRS. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. He's just dropped out, but he's got no ERS to deploy, though. And Zukazu just holds on with 5 laps to go. Wogjet in there, P4 and P5 in Mozza. Just up on the inside. Does he get it? Yep, good overtake there. We caught the tail end of that. But what it was a good little overtake. Mozza's been lightning fast ever since he changed that wing. So Combo Ollie has been really, really good. He's trying to break the DRS of Zukazu in P2. Wogjet in P3 on those mediums with 5 laps to go. And Mozza, even after his 2nd pit stop, is absolutely flying here. in the McLaren has got this car just hooked up. Started the race, he got wing damage, had to box, got it changed onto a second set of mediums, and has been flying ever since. So Combo, he leads by just 7/10 from Zukuzu with Cristiano or Wogjet, whichever you want to call him, in P3. Moz's hunting him down in P4. Defeated Demo P5, 1.6 second with Vettel, 8 seconds down the track. So Combo Ollie leads so far. Ken Christian, he's up inside, but the problem that's facing him is Zukuzu does have DRS in front of Combo, and that's going to make his job all the more harder now. It's one thing to catch, it's another thing to pass. What can Wogjet do here? Comes down here into turn 4. Thinks better of it. Combo Ollie battling hard. I'll tell you, oh gee, I thought Wogjet was going to take a bit of a inside line. I think Zukuzu was aware of her up to it. But you can take a look. They've got an ERS. Those lights are flashing red. Trying to recharge. And this battle, Wogjet has been putting a lot of pressure here on Zukuzu. And he could be just falling out. He's just got DRS. But I tell you what, Wogjet, is he going to take him now? What could really help Wogjet here is that Zukuzu falls out of DRS here. He's 0.8. It's imperative for the Williams driver that he stays within the DRS protection of Combo Ollie, very much like Carlos Sainz did to Lando, you remember, then in Singapore, deliberately keeping him in DRS to protect him in front. And is Combo Ollie doing the same sort of thing, trying to protect him from what he knows is the faster runner in Wogjet in P3? Moz is really starting to slice some time here, but that 10-second penalty is going to cost him. And it's going to cost him the win, no matter what he does. We've got 3 laps to go. The top 3 battling it out. Hopefully having a great Sunday night. Defeated Damo has boxed. He's going to go into those reds and try and, I'd imagine, get a fastest lap. Get away from here. It's a little bit of a practice. It is pre-season. So these guys are really starting to get to grips with this season. We have got one more pre-season. We'll be back in January for the start of the real shit. So, Combo Ollie, Wogjet really needs Combo Ollie to get. We've got 10 seconds speeding in the pit lane again for Jas. Wogjet all over the back here of Zukuzu. It's been a really good defensive effort here from Zukuzu. He has had the advantage of DRS from Combo Ollie. We've got 3 laps to go. It is going to be burning Wogjet's tyres up here. And you take a look at Mozza is now 1.6 seconds. So it's going to be a 4-way dance. Not too far away at the pace Mozza is doing. So Wogjet, he's got to make it. Does he make a late lunge? No, he doesn't. Defeated Damo looks like he's going to get the fastest lap. Really good first sector 1. And with 3 laps to go, we've got Mozza here, Vettel in P5. Double box to the hards. P6, defeated Damo in P7. War Machine, really good effort from War in P8. Koshi in the Ferrari. Unique throw in P10. Wild Track, haven't seen Duck Puncher P12. JB's had a real struggle. Was up there at the start. He's in P7 now, P14. And yeah, Mozza is definitely dancing here. Unique thrown up on the inside of War Machine. And the Ferrari as well, who's got 6 seconds in penalties coming his way. War Machine's got 3 seconds in time penalties coming his way. Unique 13 seconds from Unique. There you go. Unique doing unique things. Defeated Damo. He's got a 3-second time penalty, but looks like he's on the fastest lap here at the moment as he comes through. So we take a look here now. Does Zuku Zoo? It is the second last lap. So 40% battery there. Looking for... This is going to be his last opportunity. Is his timing perfect here? Mozza's got himself around Waljet, unfortunately. But I tell you what, it's been a bloody good performance from Mozza after he finished early. He has been a super fast around this circuit. Been really, really quick. Made light work there of Waljet in P4. And we're going to be going on to our last lap here in just a moment's time, ladies and gentlemen. So, for the very last time, he's got plenty of ERS to protect. ZQ is going to have to deploy everything he can. Mozza's got 67. Waljet's got really nothing to play with here. So here we go. Down the main straight. Combo protects the inside line. He's got up on the outside. Combo's protected the inside. They clash with wheels. Up on the inside. ZQ goes through, but no, Combo Ollie hasn't given this up. He's going to deploy everything he's got left. He goes up on the inside. Really great battling here from these guys. Zuku Zoo goes up on the inside now. Looks from the inside line. Bumps wheels and Combo Ollie's gone around. Combo has spun there. An unfortunate accident. I think Zuku Zoo had done enough to claim the corner. And Combo Ollie really should have backed out. Not too sure if we got that on the replay. Let's take a look. No, we missed it, unfortunately. Or do we have it? No, we don't, unfortunately. No, we didn't get it. So, it's going to be Zuku Zoo right now. On the final lap, Mozza has really come from a long way back here, but that 10 seconds is going to cost him the podium. Christian, it is a pre-season race, but it's going to be the Williams. He's going to get the job done. It's going to be a dubious win, maybe. I don't think they'll put anything to the stewards pre-season, but Zuku wins from Mozza. Christian jumps him. Combo jumps him. Now, the question is, will Vettel be able to come through here in enough time? I doubt it. No, Vettel passes him as well, so Mozza's dropped down to 5th. Defeated Damo will be the next across the line in 6th. Bevo's been able to leapfrog him. Unique thrown. 14 seconds down the track. We'll come across in P8. War Machine across the line in P8. He'll claim Unique. Catchy gets Unique thrown as well with his 13 seconds. Hunter goes to P9 as well. Wild Track and Unique is really dropping down the order. Paddy's the 14th. We're waiting on Rochi just to come across the line now. He's 16th. Homer Simpson will be 17th. And Easy in the Ferrari will be our last across the line. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the racing tonight. But it is going to be the Williams of ZQ, and he doesn't have a front wing for some reason. He obviously just closed, but that's across the line. Good win from him, from ZQ Zoo. Thanks very much, Left 4 Dead, for the help with the name. So let's wrap this up, and it is going to be Zuku Zoo in the Williams. Zuku from Christian, Combo, Vettel, Mozza, Bevo, defeated Damo, War Machine, Hunter, Kashi in the Ferrari P10, Wildtech P11, Duck Buncher P12, Unique Throne P13, Paddy Crow P14, JB, Rochi, Homer, Easy Reaper, and Jas is the last one across the line. So that wraps up round 1 of pre-season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed commentating.